She said when she was feeding the birds and when she went outside early this morning, they were going crazy. They would not stop screaming, and also the dogs were acting weird. Get back! Get back! You're gonna get bit. He was trying to break into my bird cage and eat my birds. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having an amazing day so far. So guys, last night I spent the night at my friend's house and I had my mom feed my birds and feed my dogs, but she said something was not right. She said when she was feeding the birds and when she went outside early this morning, they were going crazy. They would not stop screaming, and also the dogs were acting weird and were barking in the area where the birds are and just did not want to go near there and were freaking out. Now I don't know if something was trying to get into the cage or if some animal passed by and my mom didn't see it, but we're gonna have to go check it out for ourselves. Now before we can get into investigating what the heck my dogs and my birds were freaking out about, we're gonna go say hi to them and make sure they're okay. What's up, pretty girl? Did you see anything out there? Were there anything scary or any animals you had to fight off? What about you, Coda? What the heck was out there, buddy? Duke, what was out there that you guys were freaking out about? Was it something big and scary? Now guys, you can see they're laying down now. They seem a little bit calmer, but guys, you are gonna need to help me figure out what the heck was over there, because my birds are over there and they don't usually freak out. They usually stay here all day, loving on each other, laying down and just enjoying the South Florida sun. Isn't that right, Duke? You just love to sunbathe all day? Oh my goodness, we have some two crazy puppies. So before we make our way to the bird aviary over there, I just want to make sure that all of my mollies in my pond are okay, and make sure if any animal is passing by that they didn't come and try to snack on these little fish for lunch. So I'm looking, and it seems pretty good. We added a new filter right here, which is a lot better, a lot easier for this pond to be filtered, and I don't see anything out of the ordinary, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna feed the fish. So we got the fish food open on right here, and what I like to do when I go ahead and feed them is I like to take all of these water plants right here and kind of stack it on each other and move it to the side so that these fish are able to eat, and when I start moving it, all of the fish are gonna start appearing. Now a couple days ago I saw little baby fish in here. Now you're probably not going to be able to see it because there is just so many water plants in here that they love to hide in, and if you come take a look over here, our water plants are actually growing. So you can see that these water plants are very, very thick. I mean, just look at all of this growth that has happened, which is amazing because all of these fish can hide and take shelter in there, and it keeps them very cool from the sun. So you can see that we don't see any fish right now. They're a little spooked out because I'm right here moving the water plants and trying to make way to feed them. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab a handful of the food, and you can already see we have one molly right there. Do you see him? Oh my goodness, he knows what's up. He's coming to eat. So we're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle the food. All right, and any second now, we're gonna see some little bites at the top of the water, and oh, he's eating. Do you see him right there, guys? Did he disappear? Oh look, there's another one right there with him. I don't know if you can see it because the reflection is a little bit bad, but we have two of the fish coming up right here. Now honestly, I don't even know how many fish we have in here. Since they've had babies, they have multiplied a lot, so there could be hundreds of fish in this tiny, tiny pond. So you can see they're pretty scared that I'm right here. They can sense that I'm basically hovering over the water, so we're just gonna go ahead, screw this cap right on, and let them enjoy their food. Larry, Oliver, can you guys tell me what the heck was over here? Why are you guys freaking out? So you can see these little babies are very talkative, but whenever I come over, Oliver right here is always in a grumpy mood, and he actually really doesn't like people. So I'm not really able to touch him or he will give me a nasty bite. But buddy, I don't get why you have to be so mean. I feed you, I take care of you. All I want to do is love on you. I don't get it. Why do you want to be so mean? But Larry right here is a very sweet baby. You can see they have actually become inseparable and they really, really love each other. But I raised Larry from when he was a little baby. I was syringe feeding him, taking care of him, and he was a sweet little baby boy. But I think Oliver has rubbed off on him because I don't know what's happened. You don't want me to love you no more. I don't get it, guys. So we got Dopey, my parakeet, right there, and there's Mango in here hiding from whatever was out here. You can see Mango's head is right on the top right here, and maybe if I go over here we can get a better look at them. Hello! What are you doing? Why are you hiding? What was over here, guys? Can you tell me? I'm trying to help you. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna be looking in the surrounding area to see if anything has been disturbed, if we find any feathers, or if we find anything out of the ordinary. So the first place we're gonna start is, of course, under our bird cage right here, because there have been so many incidents where animals try to break into my bird cage, because you can see all of my birds in here are relatively small. I mean, this is my hand compared to them. So yeah, they're very, very tiny. So they are prey to any animal that is looking for an afternoon snack. Now guys, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna catch the culprit and find what was bothering you guys. So we're just gonna be looking around. Now I don't see anything under the bird cage right here. Just a bunch of seeds from them dropping it from their food bowls. But since we don't see anything in this surrounding area, we're gonna head over here and we're just gonna keep looking around. Now, oh my gosh, guys, that looks like some bird feathers right here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but those look like baby bird feathers. Now, I don't know if that has to do with today's culprit, but we have to be on the lookout for what could be lurking nearby. Now, we must check the yard thoroughly in every crevice and corner, because this animal could still be nearby. Now, it could be small, it could be big. I have no idea. Or this animal could be long gone by now. But we want to make sure that if this animal is still here, that we scare it off and it doesn't mess with my animals anymore, because this has been an ongoing problem since we have a bunch of animals. We have a lot of food that we leave out, and these animals are coming to either eat the food or eat my animals. So guys, we need to exhaust all possibilities and make sure that it's not nearby. So we're just gonna start checking back here, which is right behind the bird aviary, because this area has a bunch of hiding spots. It's very, very bushy right here. But if you look right here, you can see that this animal could easily get out and go into the neighbor's yard right here. So we're just gonna be looking around for anything out of the ordinary. Maybe it climbed up the tree, but I'm not thinking it's up there, but we have to see. So you guys are gonna be my second pair of eyes, but I'm really not seeing anything. We're looking up in the trees, we're looking down below, we're looking for anything out of the ordinary, guys. Now, everything seems to be looking okay, but the only worry I have back here is all of the spiders, because if you didn't know this, guys, my biggest fear is spiders. It doesn't matter if they're big, it doesn't matter if they're small. I am terrified of spiders. So I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that there's no spiders nearby, but we are just gonna continue to look around right here. All right, now you can see that's a very easy... Guys, I just walked into a spider web. I need to be more careful. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a spider web literally right in front of me. You can see this little floating piece right here. Yeah, we're just gonna go on ahead and move the spider web out of the way, because there's no way I'm going to continue investigating if there's a spider web here. Now, oh my goodness, do you see it, guys? The web is floating in the air. Now that is so scary to me, but you can see that this animal could easily escape. And oh my gosh, guys, I don't know if an animal did this, but you can see that this piece of wood is completely moved up here, and it's almost like an animal crawled up in here and kind of broke this wood piece up. Now, another area we're gonna look is all along here, but I think that if there was an animal back here, the dogs would be going crazy, so maybe this animal is really long gone. Guys, I just walked out of here and Coda and Duke are sniffing something. Now, guys, what are you sniffing? Did you find something? What is it? Okay, so Duke is continuing to sniff in this area. Buddy, what is it? What are you seeing? Get back! Get back! You're gonna get bit. Oh my gosh, guys. There is a red rat snake right in here. I mean, if it weren't for Duke and Coda, there's no way that I would have spotted this little guy right here. He just blends in so well. I mean, do you see him right here? I mean, he seems to be wanting to stay in here to camouflage, because maybe that is what was trying to get in the cage, and maybe that's what the dogs were barking at, because if you look how tiny the snake is, it could easily fit in this enclosure with no problem. Now, what red rat snakes will do is they will actually climb into trees and prey on the birds that are sitting in the trees, either at night sleeping, or they will munch on their eggs. Now, I'm thinking that's what the snake was trying to do. He was trying to break into my bird cage and eat my birds. All right, guys, he's on the move. He is moving around, but what we need to do is we need to actually remove him out of my yard, because if I leave him here, he might try to break into my bird cage and eat my birds. So we need to move this little guy maybe to the front yard, or maybe a couple blocks down. But oh my gosh, guys. I'm kind of a little scared to grab this little guy because I'm not really wanting to get bit today, but what we're gonna do is you can see his head is right there. I don't know if you can see it, but his head is literally right there and the back of his body is over here. So we're just gonna come from the back right here and kind of pull him out a little bit. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, guys. He immediately turned his head around and he knows that there is something trying to get him right here. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, do you see him right there? This little guy does not look happy. All right, guys, so his head is literally right there, and we're just gonna keep on like pushing him out a little bit. You can see he is making his way out right here. All right, guys, let's come on, buddy. Come on. I know, we gotta get you on the move so we can catch you. All right, he is on the move, guys. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go behind his head in 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, I got him. We got this little snake right here. Now, we don't want to hurt him too much, but we just want to hold him enough so where he doesn't turn around and bite us. But, oh my gosh, guys, do you see that right here? This little red rat snake is rattling his tail almost like a rattlesnake. Now, the reason that they do this is they're warning the other snakes that there is danger nearby. And he also wants me to be scared and be tricked that this little guy is a rattlesnake. So what we need to do right now is we need to go release him to a safer environment. All right, guys, so before we release this little guy right here, I just called my mom and she's coming outside because if she knows that I just caught a snake and that's what was making the dogs and the birds go crazy, she is going to lose her mind because she is deathly terrified of snakes.
What is going on?
Mom, look what I just caught.
No!
This is what the birds and the dogs were freaking out about. It's okay. I have him by the head. He's not gonna get you. Just come look at him. Come here. Now, guys, my mom is literally deathly afraid of snakes, but I'm not gonna put him on you. Just come here.
You promise you're not gonna put
Yes,
him
I
on
promise, but I'm gonna need you to have
What kind
him.
of snake is that?
This is a red rat snake.
Ew.
Yeah.
I do not like
this could have
snakes.
gotten into the bird's cage and literally killed them.
Its mouth looks really scary.
Well, yeah, because he's putting his tongue out right here,
Be
but
careful.
I'm gonna need you to pet him.
I don't know about that.
You just pet him right here. He's not gonna do anything.
You have his head?
I have his head. So we have made it to my grandma's house and you can see there are a bunch of bushes and hiding spots for this little guy. So we just need to pick the perfect one. I'm not thinking we're gonna put him in here, but I'm thinking this bush right here is gonna be perfect because it's nice and bushy, it's nice and big, and there's a bunch of hiding spots in here. So now it is time to release this little guy right here. So we got him in this little container right here. So we're just gonna go on ahead, open it on up, and you can see he is very angry, but we did put holes in here so he's able to breathe. So we're just gonna release him in 3, 2, and there you go, buddy. Here is your new home. All right, come on, let's go. Bye, buddy. Now you can see he is unsure. He is just slithering on in there, and he is going into his new home. So there you go, buddy. Go faster. Go. And he is off. Now, guys, that is going to end today's video. If you all enjoyed today's video, give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below if you think this was the culprit that my dogs were barking at, or if there's something bigger out there trying to get my animals, because this has been an ongoing problem. Now, guys, if you want to see more crazy animal videos like this, well, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel in the link down below.